everybody. Today is Friday, August 23rd. It's about 5:54 a.m. and I got something from Uber Eats, $14.02, drive 6.7 miles. It's 2 deliveries. Let me just check to make sure they're both for Starbucks. Yep, they're both for the same Starbucks, so let's head on over there.
Turn right on Paseo Verde Parkway.
My vet for my dog, they just opened up a online pharmacy, and I went online to just see like if
In a quarter-mile turn left on South Green Valley Parkway using the left 2 lanes.
I went online to see if the cost for the medication would be any cheaper, because normally I spend about $150 a month for a 30-day supply for his medication. So, and it turns out that it is for a 90-day supply. It's like
turn left on South Green Valley Parkway.
Yeah. For a 90-day supply, it's $165 for a 90-day supply. So I think that I'm gonna save almost $100 a month on his medication. So I'm ecstatic about that. So I won't believe it though until I finally get the pills in hand and I see it all actually happen, because you know how these things are. Maybe they accidentally made a mistake or whatever. I don't know. I know for humans, when you do 90-day supply on your medications, you get a significant discount. And I wanna hold you too.
Turn left.
Thanks to you. The customer's drinks wasn't ready, so I had to wait a long time to get it, but I finally got it.
Turn left on Pebble Road, then turn left on North Green Valley Parkway.
I finally got the order after waiting about, I don't know, probably 8 or 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes I waited for the second order.
Using the left lane, turn left on North Green Valley Parkway.
The first one I'm going to be dropping off is going to be at a hotel. Yeah, and it's a meet at the door. It's a slow start to the day, but it's only 6:10 a.m. right now. So I got this order really early from when I normally actually start delivering. So I think I'm technically ahead of the game.
Turn left on Paseo Verde Parkway.
Well, see the other one.
Turn right, then keep left.
Morning. Hello, here you go.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you. I'm on my way to the next one, and it is also going to be a meet at the door. I seem to be on a meet at the door roll this morning. 1.8 miles.
Turn left on South Stephanie Street.
1.8 miles, 4-minute drive. It might be a business. I can't tell. It's gonna definitely be a business.
Turn right on Gallagher Crest Road, then turn right on Center Point Drive.
Hello, here you go. Thank you. What's happening here? Okay, why are you stopping? He doesn't have the stop signs on. You can go, girl. You can go, girl. You can go, girl. Their bus broke down. The stop signs aren't out. Go. God. Got the next one coming from DoorDash, $7.25, 2.8 miles. We're going back to Starbucks. The school bus is blocking the traffic because the people keep stopping. They think they have to stop at the school bus because the lights are on. They don't even know the rules of the damn road. And there's like a medical emergency for that school bus. And the dumb people keep stopping behind the school bus thinking they have to stop. If you see a school bus and the flashing lights are on, that doesn't mean to stop behind the bus. That just means to proceed with caution. If they have the stop signs folded out, then you have to stop. But if the stop signs are not folded out, they just have their hazard lights on. That means there's some type of emergency and they're just pulled over and to go around. Another almost 10-minute wait. And did you see the sink for the bathroom? Did you see how weird that is, how they have a sink that's outside of the bathrooms? So we're gonna be going to a house 5 minutes from here, 1.6 miles. Leave at the door, don't ring the doorbell. Supersized, ain't nothing but a mistake.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door. PLs do not ring doorbell.
This one coming up is from Uber Eats, $9.28, 3.9 miles. We're going to Subway.
Turn right.
Hello from the other side.
Pick up on the left.
Well, it looks like I'm going to be dropping the Subway off at a business. It's a meet in the lobby, but then in the instructions they put, bring it to the front office, please. So it looks like I'm just going to leave it at the front office desk.
Turn right on Siena Heights Drive. Turn left, then turn right.
Everybody's driving like lunatics. Where the heck is this place at? Is it over here? This doesn't seem right at all. The handle broke.
Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you. Next one on the agenda is coming from DoorDash. $16.25, 8.9 miles. I'm gonna just go to Albertsons and shop for just 8 items. This one's only $1.50 or about $1.50 per mile. But I just wanted to get on the road and get somewhere until this this whole commuting traffic mess passes, because I don't even want to have to deal with having nothing to do and trying to go back home or just sitting in the parking lot waiting for an offer. So $1.50 per mile is my absolute minimum, and this meets the criteria. That starts but can't go. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Ever and more than words could ever say. Let's see what we're shopping for. Strawberries, Flavor bomb something. Why does this guy have to be right here when I'm turning? Signature Farms Flavor Bomb Snacking Tomatoes. Okay. Nickelodeon Paw Patrol Part Skim Milk String Cheese Eggs Granola Minis Starbucks Veranda K-Cup Pods Oikos Pro Zero Sugar Added Vanilla Yogurts, and then O Organics Vanilla Creamer. Is that it? Yep, that's it. So far, a couple of items they didn't have in stock for the customer. All right, well, this was a disaster. Like 3 out of the 8 items they didn't have. And yeah, they didn't want any substitutes, so I'm checking out. Well, this customer is gonna give me a bad rating for sure because they didn't have most of the items that they wanted. And then while I was checking out, she suddenly messages me and wants other things, but it was too late. I was already checking out, so yup, it's one of those days. This delivery was a total fiasco. The first item that I had to get was strawberries, and they only had organic strawberries, so I clicked on, they don't have regular strawberries. And normally the person will say, well, there's, look for something, another alternate thing. But the app just said, okay, well, we notified the customer that they don't have it, and that's it. And they removed it. And I'm like, okay. And then the next thing was their yogurt. They didn't have their yogurt, so I had to select a substitute for that. And that was just DoorDash saying a substitute. So they never put in any types of substitutes. So every time I encountered an item that wasn't in stock, the app was pretty much telling me, just skip it and don't get it. There was no substitutes whatsoever. So the customer, once they realized that I was now on the 3rd item out of their 8 items that was out of stock, that's when they decided to message me and say, well, what else do they have? And I'm like, I was already ringing up all of their stuff, and the app already sent them the message letting them know that I'm checking out. So I don't know. I don't really understand people and why if they're going to use the app, at least learn how to use it and read all the instructions about substitutions.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
Still got the full amount for that shopping order, and so now I'm at about $45, so that means I have about $15 more to go till I'm done. I messed up and accepted an order through DoorDash to shop at Walgreens, and then I was supposed to scan somebody's ID, and when I accepted the order I thought it was a different Walgreens, but it was another Walgreens. And so when I made a turn, it was going to be this long distance I was going to have to drive before I could make a U-turn and go back and get back on course. And the number of miles was already borderline. It was a little bit more than a little bit worse than $1.50 a mile. So I just unassigned myself from it. So of course that's going to mess up my my completion rate. So, but I wasn't about to turn around. I was at home for a really long time. It's 9:15 a.m. I think I was at home for about an hour, and something came in from Uber Eats, $5.96, 2.5 miles, going to Starbucks. It looks pretty
Turn
busy.
right.
Oh, I hope my order is ready. Thank you.
When I finally get
Really busy in the Starbucks, and I didn't have to wait that long though for the order. And now I'm gonna go just 1 mile from here and gonna drop it off at a business. There's always $9.75 for 6.6 miles. Smart and Final. That's tempting. Hi for great. Thank you. Gonna take that offer that came in when I just pulled up here because it was gonna finish my day, but the money to mile ratio wasn't very good. So I'm trying to stick to my guns unless it was really late in the day, which it isn't. It's only 9:26 a.m. right now. So I declined it, and it was just shopping at Staples for one item, and I think it was like 6.7 miles for $9.70. I think that's what it was. So I just declined it, and I'm gonna gamble that I'll get something a little later. Well, the Fed just announced today that they're gonna be lowering interest rates very soon. So I hope you guys are all ready for the next phase of the economy. It is 9:30 a.m. and I got something from DoorDash. It's two different orders that I'm gonna pick up at Rachel's Kitchen. I'm gonna be driving 7.5 miles and getting $15.50, and this is gonna be the last one. Hey, unstoppable today. Okay, well, I wasn't able to find parking right next to Rachel's Kitchen, so I got to do a little bit of a walk. And gosh, I hope I don't have to pick up a lot of those heavy smoothies because it's going to be a long walk back to the car. Well, I've run into a problem. The receipt on this order that I picked up says there's no drinks, but in the app for this order it says there are 2 drinks. So now I've got to go back to the restaurant to confirm the orders and make sure there are no drinks. All right, so definitely they had 2 drinks. I spoke to them on the phone, and the person here at Rachel's Kitchen, they're making the drinks now. So hopefully that other customer's drink that's in the car is going to be okay. Oh man. Ooh, man, this day, the last one, and it had to be drama. The lady just forgot. She thank goodness I saw it on the app when I clicked on to confirm, and it's the second delivery, so it vanished really quick, and I just caught a glimpse where it said, don't forget the drinks. And I'm like, wait a minute, only one of these orders came with a drink. And then I looked at the receipt, and the receipt did not show another drink or any drinks. I was like, wait a minute, there are no drinks for this second order. but the app says there is. So I was like, I better call the customer. So the customer confirmed. They're like, yep, we had 2 drinks, bring them. The place I'm going to is gonna be the one whose drink is melting in my car and is the least fresh of the drinks. So that will be 7 minutes from here, 2.9 miles, and it's gonna be a leave at the door. Oh man, I can't wait to drop this order off. This drink is melting so fast, but once I drop it off, I know it won't be my problem anymore. But right now, I am stressed about this stupid drink because it's turning into just pure liquid right before my very eyes. OMG, I'm hitting every single red light and they are so long. It's like they're like fresh red lights for every single one I pull up to, and you can see I'm the first one in line, which means I'm getting the light at its freshest. 14. There we go. Here it is.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
Customer, which is the one that had the missing drinks, they're telling me to enter off of a certain street, but I don't see that street anywhere on the map. So I'm really confused as far as what their directions mean to get into their community. But I do at least have a gate code, so I guess I'll just keep circling their community until I see an opening with a code box. I'm telling you, the last delivery is always the craziest, and it's always the furthest away. I'm about to cross over Sunset, which is beyond the area that I like to go into. Over on the left, this is the property that used to be owned by Wayne Newton, but I think since he passed away, I think they sold it, but I don't know, or it's for sale, I don't know. But of course, he's not here anymore, so it's for sale or it has sold. Okay, when I was at a red light, I saw the street they're talking about. So it's just one more road north of the road it's telling me to turn on. So no big deal. We're almost there. We're almost there. Boy, this place sure is rural. Oh, here's the gate. They told the truth. Here we are. Just gotta enter the code.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door.
Yeah.
Additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
Okay, well, that's the end. I achieved my goal. I made it to over $60, and I put a lot of miles on the car, though. I was, I'm always trying to keep it to $2 for every mile, but so many of the trips I made took away that benefit. Basically, I went, 5 miles to do the work, and then I drove 5 miles to get back to my starting point again. That's sort of what ended up happening. And I think I lost a lot of miles when I did that Albertsons order, the one with the strawberries that were not available, and those I don't know, remember the one that had 8 items and 3 of the items weren't available? That one ate up a ton of my miles because there was absolutely no work all the way back, except for that one offer at Walgreens where I was gonna have to scan somebody's ID, but I missed my turn and I just canceled it. So a lot of stuff screwed me up and messed up my mileage. So it's pretty high today, and but the money was good, so that's good. And then on the by Sunday, I should have so much. I should be so ahead of the game as far as my earnings that Sunday is going to be a really short day, because I just sort of average everything out so that it totals an average of $60 per day. So Sunday is usually my quietest day, where I just sort of, do the filler work to reach my goal. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow for Saturday's episode. Open gate, open, let me out.